What is up, guys? MZonly4 back with a brand new video, and today I have finally got the chance to see Captain America Brave New World, and here are my honest thoughts on the movie. So pretty much I went into this movie having a bit of low expectations. After the recent years, besides Deadpool Wolverine, we've been getting mid after mid after mid of every Marvel movie, and I wanted to keep my low expectations on this, but I wanted to keep them to a minimal. Since this was a Captain America movie, I was like, okay, they cannot fumble this. This is a Captain America movie, and the whole like Captain America trilogy have been banger after banger and after banger. And with this, I gotta be honest, this movie wasn't that bad. Like, it's not Civil War and Winter Soldier like level, but it's still a good, decent movie. Now, I will say, it's a good movie, but it's a bad film. What I mean by bad film is like movies like Schindler's List, The Brutalist, Lawrence of Arabia. That's like, okay, that's a film. And what I call it as a good movie means that it's a fun popcorn movie flick. I was like, all right, this is an awesome movie. It's very entertaining. It has its flaws. I will say it has its. There are some moments where you're like, dialogue. The jokes are not there. Dialogue's a bit but so far this movie was pretty entertaining. Now, the Red Hulk isn't in it that much. He's only in the final battle, but it was still pretty badass to see Red Hulk finally in the MCU, and I won't be surprised if they bring back Harrison Ford for Red Hulk in the Avengers movies, but who knows. But yeah, speaking of Harrison Ford as like Thunderbolt Ross, he does a pretty good job, really. He has that very like pissed off general. You always gotta have that pissed off general look in like these like superhero movies, and he does it pretty well. Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson, now as Captain America, this movie pretty much shows like he is now like capable of leading the Avengers, and he honestly shines in this movie. And honestly, the best part of this movie in the film, he completely shines in the movie, and it was so awesome to finally see Sam Wilson back as Captain America. Story wise, what do I think? I thought it was good. It was decent. It's 10 times better than the stories that we've gotten like before, like Brave New World, and besides Deadpool Wolverine. It wasn't the same after the Infinity Saga, but now it's looking like now Marvel is slowly coming back. We're now getting in May, we're going to be getting the Thunderbolts, and July we're getting Fantastic Four, which is pretty exciting. And after Brave New World, it's looking like Marvel is like back on its feet. And the villain of the movie, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the leader in this movie was just completely wasted. I feel like you could tell that there have been so many reshoots and redesigns of the leader, as you see, like they're including from the leaks, nothing compared to the ones we see in the final cut. It's just, you could tell there have been a lot of reshoots. And not just that, just especially from the final battle, like you could, with the terrible green screen, like I will say the final battle isn't the best, just from the iffy green screen that we've gotten, just like in the She-Hulk Disney Plus show with iffy green screen and iffy CGI. But yeah, the final battle did not look right. You could just tell it was like reshot, and it feels that like Sam Wilson and the Red Hulk weren't in the same room together. But speaking of CGI, the CGI for Red Hulk was pretty much on point. There are, like I said, there are some bit ifs with the CGI, but overall the VFX team did an incredible job on it, seriously. And I will say the one thing that really ticked me off with this movie was Giancarlo Esposito in the movie. I was like, they wasted such an amazing actor by giving him like the character Sidewinder. And pretty much the Serpent Society have almost like, I feel like they're just there as like, hey, we're the side villains here. But it just ticked me off that they wasted Giancarlo Esposito, an amazing actor. They just wasted him in this movie. I honestly would have loved if he played William Stryker, since Adamantium was introduced in this movie. It would have been awesome to see him as Stryker and like build up to like the creation of Weapon X, finally showing us Wolverine in the MCU. And it was kind of a missed opportunity. That would have been a big like stepping stone for the official X-Men coming in the MCU pretty soon. But I just wish we saw Giancarlo Esposito in a major character role. But unfortunately, unfortunately, like, they just honestly wasted it, and that's one thing that kind of ticked me off. But overall, what I thought of this movie, I thought this was a pretty good movie. This was very decent. This is a big step up from where we got in post Infinity Saga, and I can't wait to see. I'm honestly very excited for Thunderbolts. To be honest, I feel like Thunderbolts will be will kind of blow Brave New World out of the water. As we've seen, like, in trailers, it looks like it's gonna be an awesome movie. Critics said about this movie, they're like, I believe this movie is very mixed. When I got out of it, there was a part of me that loved this movie, but a part of me that kind of didn't. It was like, it's a very mixed bag with this film, but honestly, I'm more towards the good side of things. Like, I honestly, like, thought this movie was awesome, and like I said, this was a good movie, but also a bad film. I'm more to the good movie side, and I recommend you guys watching this. Like, this was pretty good, and I highly recommend you guys check this out. So yeah, that was my review for Captain America: Brave New World. Like this video if you enjoyed it, comment down what you think, share this with your friends, whoever, share this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.